Hi there, I'm Sharon and I am a local realtor here in the Houston metro area, and I am a specialist in new construction, and today we're out in Tomball, Texas in Amira. I'm sitting here with Jenny Stillings from Tomball, Texas in Amira with Perry Homes, and so we're going to shoot right into it. Just going to ask her some questions about being in new construction and give us some insight on the market and give us insight on do's and don'ts. So Jenny, tell me, why would a client choose to work with new construction versus buying a resale home?
Well, I think the first thing that comes to mind for me as a buyer, I tend to try to put myself in their position. Warranty. We have a 2-year warranty. They're not buying used, so they're not taking over somebody else's problems. They're always going to get construction to come and fix anything they want for the first 2 years of them buying a home.
So give me some examples. Is it bumper to bumper?
So basically what Perry does is we give you 2 years on all workmanship, all materials. We cover everything in the house. Then you're going to get 10 years on the structure of the house, and then limited lifetime on the roof.
Wow.
I know. So you're not taking over somebody else's problems.
And here in Houston, a roof is very important.
Expensive.
So let's go to the next question. So what are some of the biggest mistakes to avoid when buying a new construction home? You hear lots of stories of, I've sold lots of new constructions, and I can tell you all builders are not created equal. I've sold them all. So tell me, what are some of the largest things that you hear, stories that you've heard? You don't have to name names, but I'm just curious. How do we help these people that are coming to the Tomball area or the Houston metro area? How do we help them avoid making mistakes when choosing a builder? I know number one is you need a real estate agent.
Yes, the real estate agent comes in handy because they know the area, they know what square footage is going for in the area, so that's always a good thing. They also can help with, because of the fact that people don't know the area, they may not know school districts, they may not know the area, what's around the area. So that they usually know their area, they know where they're selling, so that's going to come in very handy.
Awesome. So what is the dirt to dream? What's the build time? How long does it take from right now with Perry Homes, if they say, I want to pick a lot and I want to build? How long is that?
So when you're building from the ground up, in this community, it takes about 4 to 5 months. We always tell people 4 to 5. We've been building at 4 months right now, but you never know what's going to happen with weather, with materials, so we never can give you an absolute. Mm-hmm. But right now we're taking 4 to 5 months to build your home. That gives you time if you're selling a home, that gives you time to get your house on the market, get it sold. So at the beginning, we're getting permits, we're getting all the things that are needed to start the build. You're going to design center, you're meeting with Home Pro, you're doing walks with construction. So that all takes some time, but basically about 4 to 5 months.
Thought of a great question for everybody. What's the difference in someone buying a house that's already built, which is considered inventory, and what are the advantages of buying inventory over building your own home?
So you're always going to get and I always hear this question, you're always going to get the better buy with an inventory, and this is the reason why. As soon as that inventory gets started, Perry automatically starts to discount the home a little. Once it gets past a certain stage, you're not paying for upgrades. And that's what I tell everybody. If you're really looking to buy and you want the better buy, buy an inventory home.
Great advice, Jenny. Mm-hmm. The other thing that I remember, as you know, I worked for Perry Homes for 6 years, so I have a lot of experience in new construction, and
yes,
a lot of my clients lean on me for that. But one of the things that I think is builder language that I want to help, let's talk about some builder language. Let's talk about the largest, I think, it's like you're speaking a different language. Let's talk about square footage and how there's 40 foot, 50 foot, 60 foot, 70 foot. What does that generally mean? And that's a language that is everybody. So that no matter what builder you go, they're going to have a 40 foot, they're going to have a 50 foot, they're going to have those options in those different communities. So tell me what that means, because right now, what are we in?
Right now, this model home that we're in right now is a 45 foot product. What that means is your lot that this house or your house in the 45 section will get you, it's a 45 wide lot. lot of people think it's the width,
Length.
the length of the home. It's actually the width of your lot. So in a 45-foot section, we go up to 2,600 square feet. So that's the size of your house, but it's got to fit on the 45 lot. Here in Amira, you can do a bigger home in a 45 lot as long as it's within the 2,600 square feet. If it's another product, a 50-foot lot, a 50-foot product, we can still fit it. As long as it fits, we can build it.